Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with the Plan. In this video, we are going to be setting up a Happy Planner for November. If you saw my last video, you know that I am planning on just having a Happy Planner set up and decorating it kind of as my creative outlet, just for fun. And then I'm gonna have like an entire November Frankenplanner, how I like it now, set up. And I could jump into it this month if I want to, but I probably won't. But maybe that is not coming off. Maybe next year I would. I think we're gonna have to do a process on this. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna leave this on there. Annoyingly so, but this is the cover that I decided to grab for November. I like it because we really have the fall colors here and it kind of goes into like this fun wintry style. So this is gonna be my cover off of my cover pack. This is an old Happy Planner teacher cover. And I do think it's the best one for November. Whoops, whoops, whoops. All right. Anyway, so just how like some gals get to decorate spreads that they don't really use with Patreon members. I'm just gonna kind of have this like that, but actually really more, like I said, creative outlet, like art time. I'm not an artist, I'm not incredibly creative, but I do like to just have some fun with some stickers. And having a planner like this is one of the reasons. Now these discs, I only have 9 of these like super rosy pink discs from an old monthly planner from Happy Planner. So I'm kind of thinking of just putting these in the mix. Let's see, we do 4, then maybe these 2 in the middle, and then like that. Will that look bad? Or should I just kind of put them in the end? Let's play around with it a little while we're talking. So I'm going to set this up very much like my regular planner that I'm using right now, which is a Frankenplanner with pretty extreme page changes. They were spiral and coil planners that I have put onto Happy Planner discs. So very extreme transformation. And now I'm going to do just like a normal Frankenplanner. And most Frankenplanning is more of what I'm going to do right now, not what I did with my main planner. Like I said, it is extreme. It was fun and I love it, but I know it's not for everybody. But this kind of Frankenplanning is very much for everybody. So we're going to do this today. I am going to throw little curveballs in there because I do have a couple ideas, and it's not just to keep it fresh, it's actually to keep it functional for some things that I've been trying in my other planner. What I want to do here is grab the November, because this is going to be a November planner. Did I already take it out? I don't think so. October, here we go, November. Now, I don't know if I have all these pages because I was using this planner. Okay, good. So we have this November. What I am also going to do is take the second November because I do need, I think, one more page. So let's come over here to the second November. So the nice thing about the monthly layout is it's not dated. So even when I go through, I don't have to redate it, but I am going to date it. But I'm just going to take one extra page from the next November. It's going to be the same colorway as this November. And I can pop it in here and it'll give me what I need. And I'll tell you what I'm looking for in just a moment, or what I'm looking at doing in just a moment. So we only need one. So this is not my first planner that's going to be in here. I used to do my Bible planner in the back, and I just kind of wanted it to stay away like from all the busyness of my day and like things like scrub the toilet, you know. But I am going to put it in the front now because I do look at it more when it's in the front. So anyway, this is my main though, and I like to start with my main. We're going to talk about this, what we're going to do. This is going to be a dashboard. This is going to be my cleaning main layout, and I'm saying mine. It's not going to be mine for this November right now. I mean, it could if I, you know, end up not liking the planner that I'm using, but I doubt that's going to happen. It is going to be mine for some November in the future, maybe even in a year. maybe 2 years. Or it could just be my November like decoration planner. But I really still love the idea of a big happy planner. So this is what I'm thinking for this. The monthly layouts I've used in a couple ways in the past. I made it a quad layout before. And what I want to do now is make it a horizontal layout with 2 sections. So we're gonna lightly pencil this across, and I think this, I'm gonna do this right now to make sure I remember the idea, but we are gonna come in and we'll just take this out actually. We'll come in and do it every weekly as well. I will be decorating these pretty much probably 2 weeks per video to get them set up. And then, like I said, I'm gonna decorate them. They're gonna be completely ready. So someday if I just wanna jump into them, I can use them. I don't know that this is a great idea, but what I'm thinking of at the end is if I get a year, or let's say even really extreme, we do 2 years of completely set up and decorated planners, I will then be able to kind of like get rid of all the other planners that I wasn't using. It also gives me something to do during the month for this channel, in between my Laurel Denise pages. No, that was not even at all. That's why you want to do it in pencil. This is why I do find washi to make lines easier, to be honest. A lot easier. You can correct them pretty quickly. Just maybe my eyeballs don't work straight. Okay. Great. And it'll be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now this is gonna be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and at the bottom here is gonna be some trackers. And I do use trackers right now in my Passionate Penny Pincher planner. I could have printed that one out in black and white, and it's got like some grayscale, and it has like the checklist box, but the ones I have are dated. And since I don't know when I'm gonna use this, I wouldn't want to just have to completely redate everything. And this also gives me an opportunity to kind of come up with some of my own categories. All right. So the idea is still here, just like the Passionate Penny Pincher planner, which I do have on my channel. This would still be kind of like a morning type of thing. So this will be morning, and this will be evening still. And I'll just make a list here. And let's see. I guess I could have done washi instead of doing this right now. But it's too late. We're not going to decorate today. We're really just setting it up so that I can kind of see what I wanted to do. So maybe I just kind of write with pencil, and we can come back through when we decorate and choose some decorative dates. I think when I do the decorative dates, I'll put them on this line here, kind of like this. You know, like in between there. That's probably what I'll do when I go to decorative date. Now here, I'm gonna write a couple examples lightly because this pencil doesn't erase great. It does okay. Let's say, I obviously always want to wipe counters. We'll say sweep floor over here in the evening. I want during the day to dishes throughout the day. I like to load the dishwasher throughout the day. I never liked to before, but at the end of the night, if all the dishes from the day are in there, I'm gonna say dishes all day for a little less room. And I might need to write a little smaller. We're gonna see here in a second. Okay. So like I was saying, sometimes at night it just feels like so much if you don't do it during the day. And even though I like to like kind of, the idea of just getting it all done at once makes sense. But then again, like instead of just continuously doing a little bit throughout each day, but then again, 7. Okay, good. We're gonna do 7 at 1/2 inch marks. Yeah, in the end, it's like a huge batch is not always what you want to do in the evening. So if it's like mostly done and only the dinner dishes left, I find that a lot more manageable and less grumpily like. So I'm gonna line this up. Anyway, this is just giving an example of what I was gonna do if I was keeping the big happy planner right now. I went back and forth, back and forth. So I think this is gonna help me have the best of both worlds. That is the idea. Do I have 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with this last one. That I didn't quite leave enough room for this last one. That's okay. We're gonna make it, we're gonna pretend it's there. Okay. So this is the idea. Oh, I need these to go up though. Man, pay attention, huh? We'll zoom in here. I know this isn't riveting, but okay. So those look a little rough, but the idea is let's get so we need 7 colors here. I don't want anything too crazy bright. So what do we have? 2, 4, 5, 6. Which one's least bright? I'm gonna have to test it. Maybe take this brown out. It's like one of those things that doesn't quite go with the others. Oh, and I definitely don't want to start with gray, but I think I'm going to put gray in the middle. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let me start with purple, my favorite. And we'll try to do a pattern, although we only have 1 green. Blue. Green. Then we have gray. We're going to go with the light purple now. That's a little bright. It's okay. Blue. Oh, there's 2 blues now. These actually look like 2 greens. That's okay. So you can see that could have been done a little better, but I mean, it's not bad. So we'll cap it off here, just with eyeballing it, and we'll say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's kind of what we have. Okay, and that's the idea of it. The colors aren't horrible. Like this pink is a little bright. I wonder what would have been better. Maybe the brown would have been better. Whew, that'd be way too bright. But anyway, so we'll do the same thing in the evening. The evening one. And you know what I think I could do instead of drawing all the lines this time? I could just try really hard to go straight and do 2 purples, but I could mess this up. So let's try it though. Just 1, 2. And we're gonna stay with the colors that we did, even though we did 2 greens together. And I was trying to do 2 blues together. 1, 2. It's a little thin. It's okay. 1, 2. Whoops. Now when you have to go over it again, it gets darker. It kind of messes it up. The bright gal there, we messed her up, of course. And they're not looking very straight, they're kind of leaning. So maybe we only do this way, this messy way in a pinch. And this one we didn't even go to the top, but see how that's, okay, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we're gonna bring them up even though it's not quite gonna work. Just because it'll make it darker. So this is a smart idea that Passionate Penny Pincher has, to do some things in the morning and some things in the evening. And like her morning one of wiping the bathroom sinks, it sounds like really smart because of things that get in our sinks. Ugh. But you also have a bathroom cleaning day. So I kind of leave it. So far I've been leaving it for that. Oh, so far it's the first week. I left it for that. So I left it for today's bathroom day. Yeah, so I would just finish filling these out, is the idea. Okay, so that's cute. That is not what this video is. So I'm just showing you that to show you what this planner is going to look like. And I like the idea of it, but what does that mean, really? Okay, so the second thing, and oh look, it bled through. This is even old Happy Planner paper, which was a lot better than the new Happy Planner paper. So I'll have to do that differently in the future. Okay, number 2 in this planner. And this is like, oh, this was a tough decision. I don't know. I got rid of way too many planners. Okay, I didn't, you know, because I haven't even looked for them until today. But I was like, where are all my classic Happy Planners? And because I moved to big, I got rid of most of my classic Happy Planners. And now I'm like, why would you do that? To myself, you know. Okay, but what I've been doing in my main planner, I just started this today actually. Look how pretty that is. So yeah, I don't know. If you take this apart, I'm having anxiety. I literally just uncoiled 2 planners to make it work. So let's just do it. Just do it. Okay, this is the idea here. And I think we are going to do whiteout, if I can find it. Yeah. My idea here, I would love it if this lined up correctly, but we don't know what day it really is going to be yet. So I'm going to white these out. Now, if you saw my last video, you probably know what I'm doing here. And let's do the other side as well. I think I have Mojo Jojo Plans blue boxes nearby. Do I? Okay. To just cover this part up here. And what color? Oh, that's a bright blue, but I think it will work fine with these flowers. I think we need a box. It's a bright one. And then all boxes except wrong boxes are see-through. So you can see the dates through there, but it's okay. We can put something on there and we'll eventually write on there, right? Is the idea. So we're just kind of doing the first week as a show and tell, so it doesn't look completely crazy. And then where are my dated stickers? I don't know that we have any of the same color left. Let's see if we do. I bet we do in the abbreviations. We're doing these little abbreviations, so we're going to use them. So we have Sunday. Oh, we don't have Monday. Oh, yeah, we do. Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday. Okay. So now we're going to look at this and we're going to pop this in between every weekly. And this is what it's going to be. This mini time blocking timeline. So I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday over here, 4 days. Then I have 4 days over here, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I will put the dates whenever I come to use this in November. You know, possibly this month. I don't think so. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. And then, you know, it'll be decorated for the week as well. And we're going to do that in a different video. We're just setting up here. And we started with the main planner. But we're going to go back and grab the Bible planner. So I'm putting one of these for each week. Okay. And the way the monthly works out, this page wouldn't have been in there. It would have just gone to this looking spread. And you can see down here, now this is going to be my tracker, which is going to be a lot easier to manage because it has the grid. But it's only 1 week out of the month. And then we have the lines here. And this is where I'm going to separate this out. The same way that these are, and just make like 2 lines. So that is how this is going to work, and then we're at the end of November. And we're going to go back and grab the Bible planner, and then we'll come and put in the work planner. Okay, so for the Bible planner, my favorite planner to use is a dashboard. And I did explain that why in my last video. Let's see what color this is. It's the light blue, which is going to be perfect. So this is an old dashboard. You can see this like shaded light blue that is so pretty. So we're going to pull this out, and I don't love, I wish this said November instead of this. I know we all do, right? Because you kind of have to have this, and then it's part of October. So that's okay. We're just going to grab it and set that aside. So this is a 2019-18 month dashboard layout, obviously, and it's pretty cute. It has these really, I'm not really a pastel gal, but I do like these because they have enough like color in them that if they were a little darker, like see how it's like green, it's not just like this washed out area here. It's kind of like a watercolor look. So if it was only that color, that would bother me, but it has like these darker shades and the little florals. Okay, so this is Bible. And for Bible, I'll show you the first one. Over here is going to be really just a dashboard, and this keeps it pretty. It's not like an exact currently. So this can be anything over here. Dream, write down one dream. I mean, that's nice, but we can do something else with that. This month's goal, we could do this month's reading or focus, special dates to note. We could put special verses to note. I don't know. So there's things that we can change this to customize it. And then it's actually an 18-month planner, so I can white out these numbers, but I'm not going to redate it right now, so I'm not going to bother with that. What I am going to do is white out these, and we're going to put Sunday, you know. I'm going to leave the 2019 too, because sometimes I kind of like the idea of having the year that I bought it versus the year that I am writing in it on the same planner. Okay, so let's just say redating this right now is such a good idea for me, because when I have to do this before I can even write, I think I'm going to use this light blue, even though it's not my favorite because it's kind of hard to see in this pastel. It does match, or you know, goes with the color pretty well. And the day was over here, but I'm going to put it over here so that when I come back to put a number, we'll have it scooted over. And again, we're only doing this one ahead of time. The next week we'll do it all together. That way, if there are some decoration choices from the stickers, we'll be able to fix that or coordinate that with these stickers for the dates. I'm just kind of showing myself for later when I come in to do this what the purpose of this was. Okay, so a little hard to see, but nice and subtle. I know the whiteout's horrible on the Happy Planner paper, even the old, you know, thicker Happy Planner paper. All right, so that's the basic idea. And then again, when I come to use this, I will put its own date on there. I do want to decorate this when I come in here as well, although it's actually really already pretty for the Bible planner. I don't know, I might just do really light decoration on this, if any. So I'm just gonna warn you again, my husband is loud in the background. That's like every video disclaimer. Okay, and then this is the practical main planner, cleaning basically and home tasks. And then with my time blocking, I just put like appointments or something like top priorities in this section. So this is so cute. I really love it. Everything will have a little bit of decoration, and I don't know if it's gonna match. You know, it doesn't have to match. I think we need one more of these pages in this color, right? Yeah, we do. So let me grab that planner. This is an 18 month, so we should have enough. We'll just go to another month that have that same color. It probably is the other November, huh? Oh, that is the November I took. Yeah. Let's see how those could. These could go back to back. Should I do that? I might do that. The only thing we're losing this. Oh, look how pretty that is. Yeah, I can't do that. I think that's too pretty. I really wish I'd kept my second one of this that was already kind of taken apart. But no, I'm too stubborn. Oh, so this is a different November, I think. Okay, well, I'm just gonna look for this color. So I know this is the planner that had every month had like a different pretty color. So unique. Looks like maybe this one. Is that it? Yeah. Yep, that's it. Okay, so August. So I'm just gonna grab one of these middle ones from August. And put it in here. Like I said, I'm doing this in my main planner now, and it's so practical. It's working so well. I do just want to put a note in here that says week 4. And then like draw in the lines. Or draw lines. Okay. So we have Bible and Maine. Next planner in my planner is my work planner, and gals, Hemlock and Oak. I really do like it for a work planner. It's the horizontal that I like. It's what I fell in love with in the Laurel Denise horizontal, the Nancy. And it's the only other planner that I've seen that has it. So I don't know that it is the only other planner that has it, but it's the only other planner that I've seen that has it. And I'm gonna punch it and get it in there. So I printed out an undated one, and I still have to redate it. Still says Monday, you know. If it was undated and undate, oh, I would like that. Oh wait, we need the pink punch, and I think the pink punch is stuck right now. Darn it. I don't know. I mean, I might have to work on the, yeah, this got stuck in there. I'm trying to figure out how, because sometimes these get pushed down, right? But that's not it. Come on. Oh. Okay, we might get it out. In all my craziness, I tried so much. Okay, we only have one left. We can get this. Shoo. That was rough. That did not look good. And I ran that pretty well. This was a Walmart planner cover, but yeah, that was not good. Okay, but it's done. Had to be done sometime. So, not the best idea to use scissors. That was like not my smartest idea. So this says 3 sheets max. So we're gonna do 3 sheets. Now this is the printer paper that I don't love, that I've been using on and off all year. Okay, so it does have stuff jammed in there still. And that's why I have these pliers. And that figures. Okay, so we got that little piece out. It's like a cover splinter. Anyway, that's out. And let's try again. Yeah. It's a disaster. It can be a disaster. Whew, we did it, I think. I can't tell. Let's do 2. So there's a little piece in there, but yeah, we pushed it out of the way. And then there it is, just one more little piece stuck in there. So for the Hemlock and Oak monthly, actually the undated, I will print, oh my goodness, I didn't even think of that, because it has no dates. Usually it's a Monday start. So I will print their monthly. So maybe the undated for Hemlock and Oak is the way to go anyway, because if I have it, I re-day it no matter what. But don't quit on me now, girl. We got a lot of work to do. Oh, I didn't get all of those in. I got those two in. So this guy's gonna be a little ugly. So let me get the month printed out, because I do think now that it's not dated, I didn't even notice that. I did, but I mean, what I don't like about Hemlock and Oak in their monthlies, it's a Monday start, and it's a lot to reday and redate. And then, you know, the weekly I can redate. This is the wrong spot. Is it? I punched them wrong. Okay, so I did print the monthly, and it actually is a Monday start, but it's going to be pretty easy to adjust. So I thought I would do it anyway. I did mess up and printed it like all crazy a couple times, but that's one thing about printing planners that I don't love, is how many times you mess up. It can get really frustrating. But it is a free printable, which is so generous. And I don't love the look of the grid, but I will say, I think it's growing on me a little. We'll see. So this first Thursday is going to be probably tape-run to a divider that I'll pick, and then I'll open to this, and then this first day will be tape-run to this, and then we'll have, make sure when you're doing a planner like this that you put it in the order that you want. I want my days to start over here so that I can continue them across over here if I want. I think this setup is the opposite, but I don't actually know. So what I'm wanting is the Mondays, or like the days all on this side. And I'm punching them, yep, on this side. So I'm just gonna make sure that's right. And we'll do 2 at a time. Yep. Okay, and we'll do the same things. I think there's only 3 left. So let's get them in there. Right now I am punching my entire planner onto discs, like a disc punch. It's not easy, it's time consuming. Why am I doing it? I'm sure some of you guys are asking that. Well, we kind of know the answer, don't we? A little loopy. Stubbornness really is what it is. I like it is what it is also. I love my discs. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of put this on over here. These never line up perfectly for me, but that's okay. And I could have left that open for notes, but I don't want to confuse myself when I come back here to use it. So, alright. So now we have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. This was just an extra page. And that is it for our work. Next we have what? I'm gonna have to do a little peek. So we did Bible, we did main, we did work. Yep, work. And then we have Okay, projects. Project and then journal. All right. So projects. Oh, we need wellness is actually what we need next. Yeah. So let me grab wellness. Okay, so for wellness, I have to stay with this super adorable seasonal planner. We're gonna see which one I wanna use. Oh my goodness, look at those beautiful colors. And then look at the beautiful decoration. This one makes me wanna use it right now. But when I go to decorate this, it is difficult, gals. It is difficult. Not decorate, fill it in. So you may be asking, why in the world are you looking at it again? And I'm gonna tell you why. This is wellness this is November for the second year, and this is what we just did in October, even though it's really pretty still. We'll wait a year and come back to it. How cute. Okay, so why am I going for this again? It's because in my 2026 lineup, did I take something I shouldn't have taken? Oh, I bet it's still my October planner. Hold on, we'll grab it. I want to start doing goals in with my wellness. And so I have my Joe, which is the pop-up planner from Laurel Denise that I'm using for my wellness right now. And it's only been a couple days. It's working. I like it. What I'm trying to do and wanting to do the back pages is, here we go, we need this guy. Look how cute that is. So what I'm wanting to do with, is that right? Let's look at the planner again one more time. I'm just making sure that's the right September. Yeah, I guess because we're missing it. And you know what? I'll grab the other page out while I'm looking at it. Yeah, because this one's here. Okay. That's the confusing thing about currentlies and happy planners. If they just made it like all in one, it could be nice. We need to grab this guy out because it's the last page of September. Oh my goodness. I mean, I just love these planners. I love them. All right, what I was saying. I need to start goal planning and not just for wellness. So everybody thinks wellness for goal planning. And that is super easy. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. So pretty. So pretty. I always do wish I could keep these numbers. This one is like the most horrid to date, redate, because unless you just get a big number to put over it, because the numbers are so cute. And like you have this color here. So when you white it out, it looks funny, but it is really pretty. Anyway, my point is I'm thinking of just doing this middle section for goals, work goals, wellness goals, everything goals, tracking and everything up here, food and bedtime down here. So I still have like my full wellness, process that I've been doing, but having the little extra sections for goals. That way it's not wasted space. And that was one of my complaints about the Big Happy Planner. And you just kind of have to think it through sometimes, like what else you can do with that space. And I think because I was planning in two planners, the Laurel Denise and the Happy Planner, it got a little complicated. So yeah, I like this. I think we have 5 weeks in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if the other one has 4. If it does, we might switch to it because I don't want to next year have too little, or whatever year have too little. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Then we can keep whichever. All right. So it's cute. So that's wellness. And then what was after wellness? Projects. And then journal. But we have a journal right here, so let's grab that while we have it. And we need November. And the November in this one is really cute. 2. Oh, it's not. Is it the November? Well, it's cute enough. I like the green. Oh, and I forgot the currently. Okay, so I was wondering if I was going to need expander discs, but I think it's going okay. Yeah. We need the, oh, we have that in our old planner too. October. Do I have writing on it? I don't think I finished up this journal. So, no writing, good. I actually didn't start using this till after the first week, so the whole last week of October was empty. No stickers or anything. So that's pretty. And so I kind of paper clip these together right now. I think I'm gonna use my pretty paper clips because I'm not using them right now in my Laurel Denise big planner. I'll take all these out. Put them in them. Hello. These are little Dollar Tree drawers. So let's grab a couple of these flags out that are cute. I think I'm using one. I guess we'll grab all of them out. These are the Heidi Swamp paper clips. So with this, it's a paper clip. This. Oh, and we can paper clip this too, because that was an extra part of the hemlock and oak. So nice. And then this. We have to wait till we get the divider. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, so we do need to grab a divider. Let's not forget about that. And then we just need the project planner, and then we're done. So for the project planner, I'm actually going to use, this is the wrong cover, but this is another monthly layout. And I'm going to use August of this month. And it's because it's this blue color. It has enough weeks. It actually just has all the pages it's supposed to have in there for a project planner. So we're gonna grab that out. Okay. And then we will put it in the planner. Oh, this goes, oh yeah, this isn't it. Journal, project planner goes in between the journal and the wellness. You see, this is actually a really nice layout for a Frankenplanner. And we'll go through it again so you can really see. It's a nice one. We are also going to come through and look at dividers because I have my divider book over here and I really love seasonal dividers. So let's do that while we're flipping through, and we still need a divider for our work planner, which is the hemlock and oak. Okay, so this, maybe we grab the name page of this planner. So let's see. Yeah. So the really old Happy Planners didn't have those perpetual calendars, you know, where you fill in like birthdays and stuff. So all we have is this name page. Now, I don't want to tape run it to this because I'll need that for some future October, but we can paper clip it. And you know, I wonder if these paper clips, I was kind of hesitant to use these because they have pokey sides. I don't want to like poke myself. Let's see how they're gonna look. Yeah, they're gonna scratch. I don't even know what the point of those are. I might end up having to throw those away. All right, so we go from our name page, this big Happy Planner. I don't love this. This is gonna bother me. Maybe we'll do another divider. Let's see what we have overall. Okay, what we have the most dividers of, because I don't know if we have a lot in November. Oh, those are cute. Some of these are cute. All right. Oh, I love this one. All secrets of the world are contained in books. That's cute. I'm gonna pull that one out. That's obviously a teacher planner. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. This is pretty. It's okay not to do it all. I like that one too. mean, it doesn't really work, but I like it. Meaning it's not really seasonal. Good education can change. All right, let's slow down and read. A good education can change anyone. A good teacher can change everything. It's pretty. Don't tell me I'm getting tired. Ooh, this one I love. Well, this one I made say November, but this is my favorite October divider from the planner we just used, but we're gonna grab it. That is gorgeous, I love it. Okay, and then November. And then we're done. So we have 2 of these. Okay, oh, and this is from that one that we're using now. Is it the same one? Oh, we covered it. Let me look at this for a second. Maybe we'll change it because that cover is much better. Okay, so what we have is this divider. The world needs more you in it. Don't love it. So we want to change that. That's 1. Okay, here's 2, but this is what we're saying. It's the same month. We're going to take it out. I think I had 2 of those planners, obviously. So, oh, we're going to add this out because this definitely looks more November-y. Yeah, it matches. We're just going to switch them. So now we don't have to change this one because it's already ready. I must have set it up for something else and then obviously did not use it. Not surprising. Okay, so now we have this really cute. Be grateful for small things, big things, and everything in between. And that's Mandy Hale. I don't know who that is. I don't usually like using quotes from people I don't know, but we're gonna let it slide. I don't really look at my dividers once they're on there. I did want to talk about this time blocking because I considered using a big planner for it, but I kind of like still being able to see these a little, you know, like just have like a peek at it. That's why I did this. I know it's not gonna look great when it's decorated, but anyway, that's what I decided for now. Okay, so we need a divider for this one, and this is what we have. Now, I kind of like this book one for work. What do you guys think? Right? I mean, do you like that? I like this one for work, I think. Look. Yeah, because this is already beautiful. So what do we want for this one? The book is what we're saying. It's so cute. The sad thing about when you use a divider like this is now it's gone. You know, it's gonna be gone. And that's okay. So we're gonna tape run this on because this is a misprint back there. Otherwise, I probably would have left it as just an extra page to take notes on. If it was like the grid page. So let's go nice and carefully down. Not too bad. They're always a little uneven when I do that. Okay, that goes straight into the monthly, like a normal happy planner. I like that. And do we have an extra page here? No. Okay. So we have the monthly tape run onto the first weekly. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And if we need, we can have a week 5. Then we have this really cute seasonal planner with Thanksgiving pie. And look at the apple pies, which is so great. I have been wanting to do an apple pie spread, and now I can. So even though I'm not going to use this right now, I can still decorate it right now. This August, I mean, come on, that's just pretty anyway. And then what's this? Don't love it. Don't hate it, don't love it. I think we can get away with it. So let's go back to the front here. What was the one we were thinking of? This one. This one has to go, right? And it's Bible, so I think this can go really well with the Bible. I wonder what book this is. Something of the Sun. I don't know. I'm not going to think about it too much. What if this would come off? Yeah, so we're going to have 3 dividers glued together now because this one's already glued on and it wasn't used. I'm guessing it was from last year and I was starting to lose my mind. I think I'm going to just do tab to tab. I like to do that sometimes so that it doesn't just take up the whole divider. So we're going to do tab to tab. and close it. So I just used an orange Sharpie and then just put a November sticker on there. It used to say October. Okay, I think we're ready to flip through. Then we're gonna look at my actual current planner. And the only thing in my 2026 lineup that's different, we'll also talk about that. So, even though I know that video is not even on yet. Oh, this is cute. It's cute, cute, cute. The discs, I mean, maybe a different color would have looked better. Like a dark blue, I think would have looked really pretty. I don't know, let me see what I have. I think it's kind of late to change it. Like with that, like, oh, I do like that. With the same, that's a little darker. I think we're gonna change them. Yeah, I think we're gonna change them. Oh, that's so annoying. All right, no problem. Stay calm. We'll do the cover first. Yeah, I do think this like medium blue, not the darkest blue, the medium blue is gonna look really cute. I mean, these look fine. Yeah, I just want the blue. So we'll do the cover. We'll do the cover off first and get it back on the blue discs. I was just so happy to find those discs that I didn't even think about like what was gonna match the cover, which I usually do. Like to do. I didn't even count. I'm sure there's 11, right? They're dusty, dusty discs. Yeah, I like that. It's just fun. The other ones are fine. Yeah, I like that better. Definitely like that better. Like I said, the other one was fine. This is just a little better. Oh, and I still want to cover that up. That's why I grabbed this, this guy, right? It's okay not to do it all. Like, that throws it off so badly for me, so I think I'm just going to tape on this on. The only other choice that would maybe be nice are these Creative Ink grids, because I have 2 of them for November. It doesn't really have to be November for this part. So yeah, we have 2 of these. Maybe we do that instead. And they could be the front and the back. I do love my Creative Ink grid. Oh my goodness, can I even speak? Okay. Yeah, we'll do these because they match. And let's put this in the back. This one's okay. Looks fine. I'm sure some of you girls like love this animal print and are like, don't cover it. I just can't with the animal print. Every now and then, if there's a spread that has like maybe some, what's it called? I can't think. Some foil animal print, then I think it can be cute, but overall, nope. Not a fan. It's still gonna hang out the side. What if, I don't even know if this is gonna work, gals. What if we just put it like this? No, it's too far. I'm gonna do it like this. No, we'll just pop it on. So this is the idea. We're just gonna do a couple tape runs down it. Do a box, nothing crazy. And pop it on here to cover that up. It's not perfect because you can, it kind of looks like a weird mix now. You know how Laurel Denise planners mix their pocket with their outside design? This is nothing like that. And I guess my husband hollering. And then we could take, well, we'll leave that on. Okay, I kind of like it. It's not really gonna matter. I mean, we're not gonna see it a ton. It's just, I really didn't like that inside. And the outside is like so cute and colorful. The inside just to be like brown, really. Brown and almost black. And some bent pages. I think this is 2018, 2019 maybe? And we're in the 2019 side? Maybe. Got some old gals in here. Oh no, it's 2019. Pretty sure. Okay, and then that is Bible. Dashboard. We'll flip through at the end. We're still getting this ready. So hang on there. Hang in there. Hang on there. All of us. All of those. The classic might be giving us a little problem. We might have to go back in and check that they're on correctly. Yeah, okay. They're good. Alright. These discs, I'm going to put them in this little drawer with the paper clips right now because they are hard to find. They were hard to find. I mean, now I found them. I don't want to lose them again. And then we'll put them up later. All right, let's flip through and look at everything. We have, now when you do a planner setup like this, whenever I go to use this, whatever, time that will be, I will have to get, like, whatever year, I will have to get the holidays figured out. And that's with any kind of redating or undated planner. You need to go look at the holidays that you're using it for. But this is super cute. Like, this is super cute. My favorite ever divider. And then it just, this kind of blue kind of goes. And this kind of green is like a darker version. So I like it. The wood is super cozy. And this is the Bible planner. And we did a Sunday star. That's what we'll do if, whenever we come to use this. And I showed the example today. It was pretty messy, but basically I do places here, people here. Sometimes the list has to go down, and this is like main ideas. I write a verse over here, and I usually put the reading on the monthly and the weekly over here. So that's the Bible. Then we have main planner. Now I am thinking, should I just print out? We have this one set up, so we would use it, but for the next month, should I just print out Passionate Penny Pincher planner? I mean, her planners are dated, So it would either have to be for this year or next year, November, but I'll show you what I did, and I could still use these in between because you print it as an 8.5 by 11. I just got rid of and recycled those from October, but this is my main planner now, and I have the Passionate Penny Pincher in here, and so this is what I do right now with it. I use an Ann page, which is a Laurel Denise vertical, and I have my timeline here. I explained this in a different video. It's upside down because I didn't think of it soon enough, but it's basically this, you know, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It lines up and it just, you know, flips. And this is what it's supposed to look like. But when I print it on my printer, this is all gray and it's kind of ugly. That's why I went with this colorful one over here and just kind of trying to makeshift it. But I might miss some of the checklists if I ever swap to this one. So I can make that decision, you know, like when, if that happens. This is obviously going to be redated to Sunday or redate to Sunday. I think we can do that now. A Monday start, monthly. I'm just not there. I think I'm just a little old fashioned for it, but also my week, we try to hit the ground running on Sunday and getting things done. It's not like a weekend for us. So I'm going to use my, I don't know what kind of pen this is. It says Precise V5 RT Pilot. I think it's a roller, maybe not, roller gel or something. So we're just going to put these on here so we know what we're doing. And then, you know, it's so nice. It doesn't have any number. Today, Monday, Tuesday. I smeared it. I flipped it too soon. That's a problem with this pen. I don't have that problem with my friction pen, but the friction pen disintegrates in heat. So yeah, Tuesday. We'll just wet it. Did I just smear this one now? Oh my goodness. This is why I couldn't use this pen on a regular basis. It's like a temporary pen. It's like a right now only pen. I'm not like just, okay, let paint dry. Let paint dry. Okay, anyway, so yeah, it's gonna be super easy. You're just gonna write the number in this first square when it's time to date it. So I like that a lot. Okay. So this is monthly. We'll put whatever month it is gonna be. Oh, actually, we could put November there now. Do we wanna use a sticker? I think for this one, I'm gonna use a pencil right now. And then we'll write it out. Okay, and then later we can put a nice sticker there. So November. And here we have the week of, so you get to write that in. I've been actually whiting that out, or I was whiting that out last month because it didn't line up, and then I had to white out, you know, Sunday, and actually we'll do that. And I think I'm gonna write it in pencil. I just like that soft pencil look, not a smeared pen look. Pencil doesn't write on whiteout very well. Okay, we'll let that dry for a second. So that is what it's going to look like. And then always Hemlock and Oak, and I just realized this, but I mean, I haven't used their planners a lot. They do a third line. They do like a dot to put this into thirds, which is perfect because that's what I was using it for. And I was also making this other section into thirds and leaving this as an open column, and then just making these, and it looks like, oh, they have a dot there too. Yeah, they have these in thirds too. Did I miss that? I did. So yeah, I just put these in really into 6, exactly how they have it, but I do carry this line across, which by the way is exactly 1 ruler width. You know, this is exactly 1 ruler width. So I take it across in 1 ruler width. That's what I was doing, you know, for last month. And that's work. Okay. And now, wellness. Wellness, I had a problem with this planner last month. It just had too much space. But if I leave this section as goals, you know, I really think it could still work. Oh my goodness. Because I know a vertical, you know, I've used it, tried to use it several times. I haven't really liked it. I don't know. It's cute. So this would be wellness if I ever set it up and use it. I will decorate it if I ever do use it. And then August, I'm gonna leave that even though it's November because it's pretty. And we're gonna have August, and it's just this project planner. And I wanted each row, or maybe even each page, I don't know, I think each page was a little too much. So each row to be like a project, you know, and then extra notes back here, extra notes back here. And then we have journaling. And this was working well for journaling. Yeah. And it's cute. And that is it. So that is the Frankenplanner setup for November. I like to put blank pages in the back of my Happy Planner, so I will probably do that. But yeah, I'm not using it because I really do love my planner. But I will be decorating this. It's good for me to keep in practice of decorating big planners because they are my go-to when I am not in this new planner. Or trying planners, trying out different planners. So, but you know, look how chunky this thing is. This is what I love. And you can kind of do that with this. Maybe not on these discs. This is actually 2 months as well, and this is only 1. So it's really empty and floppy right now. But yeah. I love a disc system, gals. And this is the setup. So this is the setup for Happy Planner. If I was going to use this in November, or what I'm really doing is just setting it up for some future November. And what I want to do is have like a January through December setup, one of each of these months in this exact same format, unless I think of something else to add as well. So yeah, that covers everything. There are, what do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have, oh, only 6 planners in here. So I love it that it's all together. All right, gals. Well, now I'm going to go put some notes in my planner that I'm actually using right now, but check back on the channel if you want to see this decorated, because I will be decorating it. I'm kind of putting it in the category of like, if I had a Patreon, which I don't, I would be decorating these extra pages that I wasn't using. So that's what I'm going to be doing, is decorating these extra pages with the intention of hopefully someday using them. And then, like I said, by the end of this little experiment, I want to do 1 a month, decorate them, and then just have 1 month's worth. So 12 essentially, with cute covers, cute dividers, and the 6 planners in there, and just have like a year's worth of planners that if I want to grab, I can just grab off the counter. Like if just 1 week I'm super frustrated, or I can't find this because I packed it accidentally in the move, or I don't know what it'd be, I would have this that I could just grab from whatever month. And I might do 2 years worth, because everything else, all the other planners are just gonna go somewhere else. We're gonna have to donate them or get rid of them. And I will show you that process of flipping through and deciding what to get rid of in a different video. So check back for that and a ton more stuff. But thanks so much for joining me today on Timber with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.